Hey everyone, welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. Today we're going to do a little bit what's on my smartphone, and today I'm going to focus on my iPhone, which is one of my two daily drivers. My other daily driver is my Pixel 9 Pro, but this iPhone is actually where I have my main SIM just because it's got iMessage and it's got RCS, so it can cover pretty much everything I need as far as communications go. Just gonna show you the apps that I have on my iPhone right now, the ones that I actually use all the time, and we'll go through that. All right, so on my iPhone I actually have, I love this widget. I am not an analog time kind of person. I like my digital clocks to be displayed on my phone, so I have this, and I have it so that it's a smart widget, so I can cycle between my local time and the time of Bulgaria, which is where my work's headquarters are based. So I can actually just do this and cycle through both times. I have Google Maps, which is self-explanatory. I use this a lot, when I'm driving for GPS directions. I have Notion, which I use a lot just to manage my channel. I use Notion for pretty much planning all of my videos, planning my scripts, my outlines, all the specs. I keep everything, my entire database for every single tech review that I've done is on Notion. So Notion is kind of like a crucial part of this channel. If you look here in Jojo the Techie LLC and you can look under projects, every single one of my videos are planned there. See, all the Vlogmas stuff is here, and I have it separated so that I have what's my ideas, anything that's currently in planning or in process, in progress, awaiting approval, and then anything that's been completed, which is every single video that I've ever done on this channel. Of course, we have YouTube Studio, which is where I manage everything on the channel on YouTube. I can check out my analytics, check out my comments. I do everything, pretty much anything that's administrative on my channel gets done on this app. Next, obviously, is YouTube. I am definitely a YouTube junkie. I watch YouTube pretty much anytime I get a break. Most of my entertainment is on YouTube. And next, I have my little section where I have my social media apps that I use. I didn't remove X, Twitter. I just moved it to another page because I don't use it as much anymore. I use Threads mostly, and I use Instagram a lot. So those are my two main ones that I am on. So those are the ones that I have on my homepage because I try to leave my homepage for the apps that I use the most. So we have Threads and we have Instagram. And lately I've also been trying to get into Blue Sky. So that's there. And Discord, that's another app that I'm always on. I have my group chats and everything that I'm on that I participate in all day. That's my go-to. I have also my calendar widget, which I glance at every morning, just to see what's going on. I click on it and I see all the events meetings, events, anything that I have going on for the day. I have my weather widgets, and yes, it's 67 degrees in Kissimmee. All of you up north, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Then I have my photos. I do use a combination of Google Photos and iCloud Photos. Just kind of like to have redundancy, just so I have backups everywhere, because I have lost pictures while I've been switching ecosystems, and I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. So I do have them backed up to everywhere. Then I have Apple Music. I am mainly a YouTube Music kind of person, but when I purchased the iPad, I did get a 3-month trial of Apple Music. So I've been using that in the meantime. And I have my notes, which I have a lot of for like keeping groceries and pretty much anything that I need to keep track of. And Safari, which is the browser that I've been using for personal stuff, not work stuff. Then of course I have Messages, which is, mainly my iMessages, text, all that stuff. WhatsApp is a big deal for us Latinos. We use WhatsApp a lot, more than we use text. So basically my whole family is on WhatsApp. So this is how I keep up with family. So that's there. I use Slack for work. So that's definitely in the dock because I need to access that all the time. And I have Gmail. I use Gmail. On my second page, these are the apps that I don't use that much, but when I do need them, I want to be able to get them like quickly on the second page. I always try to keep my phones to just 2 pages, a maximum of 2 pages. And everything else just lives in the app drawer. Then I have course, the App Store. I have the Settings app. I have my PayPal and my Bank of America apps for obviously financial reasons. I have my Amazon app that I am always on because I am a shopaholic. And I have the Health app, which I have it synced across the board so that I can also access the same data in Fitbit. I have Image Playgrounds, which I don't use that much. I have it there because it was put there when I first updated to, I think it was 18.2, I want to say. So that's just there because, I don't know, I play with it. I used it once and I haven't used it again. I have my Files app, which is where I have things that I download and where I have my iCloud files that I sync with my Mac. Gemini, I use Gemini a lot and I use it on my Pixel and I use it here, so I want to make sure it's front and center. I almost forgot about this app. This is an app that I use. I think it's called Social Vibe, and I use it basically so I can post simultaneously to Threads and to Blue Sky. I don't use it that much, but so I just have to write one message instead of two. The X app is not completely gone, as I said. It's just on the second page because I don't use it that much. This is the app to control my CMF watch, which I have right here. And I use this one and I use the Pixel watch. I have this one as a additional watch because I cannot use my Pixel watch on the iPhone. So I kind of just switch back and forth. This is my app to control the Insta360 Go 2, which I bought was it when it first came out? I want to say it was about 3-4 years ago, but I don't really use it anymore. I used it the other day. I put it on my dog so she could run around the backyard, but I don't really use it that much anymore. But I kind of had to reinstall the app so I could reconfigure it again just for that one video. I have my DJI app, which I use a ton for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is pretty much my main camera for vlogging and for capturing B-roll and for capturing top downs. This is what actually I'm using right now for my top down. I have my phone, which I don't use that much. As you can see, a lot of missed calls because I get a lot of spam calls. So I don't really talk on the phone that much. And then I have the Nothing X app, which I use for setting up all my Nothing buds that I own. I have the Nothing ear open. I have the Nothing CMF buds, and all that is controlled through this app. So that's pretty much for all the apps that I mostly use. I do have a heck of a lot more apps that I use, but I don't use them often. They're mainly apps for restaurant points and for Starbucks and stuff like that, because I do go to Starbucks. All right, guys, so this has been it for day 20 of Vlogmas. Remember to click like, subscribe, and if you want to get more of these vlogs after Vlogmas is over, you can go ahead and join the channel by clicking on the link in my description below. And you get perks like early access to tech videos, and you get some bloopers as well as the vlogs, which will be weekly. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow when I'm going to show you what's on my Pixel. Bye.